So apparently if I have too much footage, Windows Movie Maker corrupts everything. This is my fourth attempt of recording this episode, Building with Jragon. So I finished an entire house, which is great, but I did get it on camera and then everything got corrupted and now I'm really angry because this is the fourth time I tried recording things. So I'm just going to talk about my decisions. First of all, this used to be a massive wall, kind of similar to this one. So I decided to indent it in because it felt very narrow. And also I've added in this kind of setting here where there's going to be 3 houses. This is the first one that I've been working on. So let's take a look inside. First thing you notice is that it goes down, just so I can add a little bit of depth. I'm not happy with these walls at the moment. The patterns aren't really that appealing and I want to try and find a way to fix that. I'm thinking maybe we should add some pillars in front. Oh man, I just wish we didn't lose all that footage because I am so angry. I'm not going to record long videos anymore because it was a 20-minute video and yeah, so I've added this glowstone under the daylight sensors because light can shine through. So that's nice. We've got these stairs that indent here. It used to be out here, but I decided that maybe I want to put something there. So I indented the stairs here. We've got some chests below the staircase. And as we go up, there is a room. Now the roof seems a little bit low for my liking, but hey, what can you do except raise the roof? So we've also changed the pattern on the wall a little bit. It's an odd pattern. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, and then 1, 2, 3, just because we're working with even numbers for some reason. I think that was just a mistake I made from the beginning. But let's continue the tour. Come to think of it, it took a very long time. It didn't really get much done. So I was having a little bit of trouble with the roof, mainly the shape and also this oil strip. Looks like someone was trying to paint the house but couldn't quite finish the job, unfortunately. Also, we've got these lighting issues. Might just remove that, see what it looks like. Bring that down, but then it kind of looks funny in the shape. So we need to resolve that issue as well. And then we have the problem where this corner looks a little bit funny. It looks a bit abrupt, and we have a little too much spruce wood here. So this would be a short episode, but I am determined to get this thing out because I want a decent episode and I don't want to just give corrupted footage because that's unfortunate. I want 2 episodes out today, but let's get right into it. We want to pretty things up a little bit, so we are actually going to work on this hallway. Actually no, I need to think for a second. First thing we're going to do actually is move this down, purely because I think it would look nicer. What do you guys think? Better or worse? Let me know in the comments. Next thing I want to do is fix up this room. The colors are very out of order. Maybe we should make this cobblestone. I think that might look a bit better. And we'll make this cobblestone, actually we'll make this spruce just so the pattern continues down. And we'll make all this stone here planks. So let's just do a fill command and make it all planks. I think it's planks 2. Minecraft is not a valid number. Hey, I didn't put a space there. Minecraft planks is not a valid number. What? Oh, what are you what? Okay. There needs to be a 6-1 in here. This episode is full of mistakes. Ah, and you guys were screaming at your screen. There we go. And why am I getting to a FPS again? This has to be one of the most boring entrances to a tomb. Let's try and spruce things up a little bit. So here we're going to add a skull. Oh yeah, I'm making a tomb, by the way, did you know? I gave up on that house because I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be honest, this episode has been a huge test of my patience. And I'm sticking with it. I want to get this episode out. I really do. I'm not gonna let this get the better of me. Right, so we're going to be making a tomb. The first thing we're going to do is the entrance down. It's going to be a very short entrance, but nonetheless still needs to be exciting. This cave that you see here, I'm going to make this the tomb because I thought, wow, what a cool cave. You guys can't see. There we go. I thought, wow, what a cool little cave. Let's make a tomb. And are we going to continue it? I haven't actually explored this way yet. No, it looks boring. Let's just shut it off there and go with it. So we are going to use the environment that's given to us to help us build. So we're going to go downwards stairs, you'll notice that there's a little bit of a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. I gotta be really careful recording these episodes because if I go over the 10-minute mark, then my everything starts to corrupt, and that is the worst feature of Windows Movie Maker in the world. I don't think it's Windows Movie Maker. It might be. Who knows? I need to get a better editing software, preferably one that doesn't cost money because I am a little bit tight with that at the moment. This cave, well, it's a bit boring. All hail your new leader. Me. I just had this idea, just then. Yep, just then. Bookshelves. This is the most generic little undercroft in the world, but bookshelves actually look really nice against cobblestone and mossy cobblestone in my opinion, and that's why we're going to be using them. Also, in addition to this, we need to put something interesting here. With a skull with a torch behind it. Yeah, that's never been done before, am I right? Am I right? Well, yeah, I mean it's pretty generic, but people do a lot of things for a reason, and I think that looks pretty cool. Let's add in some depth actually. Let's go bam, bam. Like these bars that I always like to put in everywhere because they're very, very easy. And why am I lagging? I'm not. I thought I was lagging. Okay. Right, let's fill in the gaps and alakazam. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of complete, kind of not. I think I might add a little ditch in here just to add a little bit of variety. So we'll just do that because no cave has a floor this flat. I mean, come on. Well, actually some do. I've been in a cave before. I've been in a few caves in my life, and a lot of them have like a chamber that's particularly flat. I mean, don't get me wrong, most of it is rocky and complex in its shape, but in these sandy areas it's actually flat because it's sand. They tend to be flat. If you've ever been to a beach, although in sand dunes that's not really the case, but then again they have wind and all these other factors. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but anyway, some caves are flat, some are not, is what I'm trying to say. But because this is a rockier cave, it is unrealistic that it's flat, and already this has added a little bit of depth. And I like the torches on here. I mean, this place hasn't been left for millions of years or anything, and I think what I'm going to do, just to conclude my ramblings, is add a coffin somewhere, because what is a temple without some kind of coffin for a glorious leader? So actually let's add 2, because symmetry. Asymmetry is good, but too much asymmetry can be bad. I mean, imagine if I just had a coffin going that way. It would look weird, wouldn't it? So we're going to go this way as well, and yeah, that should be enough. I mean, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Because odd numbers are good, we can work with those. I just thought this was a cool detail, so I thought I'd add it. And here are the coffins. Coffin number 1, coffin number 2. They don't look like they belong to anyone particularly important, but I think I'm going to wrap up this episode because I'm very, very worried about my video getting corrupted again. That would be an absolute nightmare, but even if it did corrupt, I would try and get an episode out anyway. But this is what we have so far. I'm pretty happy with what we got, actually. This place is coming together quite well. It's still in its small stages, but little details like that little thing down there would be very nice for a map. I don't plan on making this into a map, but it would be cool if I did, is what I'm saying. So I'm not promising anything, but yeah, it would be cool. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I will see you next episode. Take care.